Hello guys, get ready for episode 4. Wow, this place is a ton of those lights float around here. This place is surely the inside of my memories. Ahead, my memories are surely. Let's go. Huh? Huh? What the? I can't go anywhere, but why? What the? Huh? Oh. It's better not to go ahead just yet. Huh? This light is floating about motionlessly. Different from the other lights, it feels as if it's calling me. As I thought, this is my. Hey Mom, why is it that our only home is this big? I can only say that it's Daddy's whims. Daddy, just why did he make this place so big? It's thanks to that the maid has quite a task. I'd like it if he had thought ahead a little more. But I really like this home. It's fun how there's so much room. I don't really like mansions that much. I guess so. If you think so, Huyuaki, I guess that perhaps it really was for the better. Maybe Daddy built this thinking of that. This is my memory. When I looked at this, it felt as if a sense of emptiness within me was being filled. My memories really are coming back. Hey, Mommy, is there really a God? Even though God helps people who face trouble, bad things still happen to a ton of people even though it's not their fault, right? If there really is a God, why doesn't God help them? That's right. Certainly God isn't able to help out everyone. In this world, there are a ton of people who do bad things but live easily, and do good things but have painful things happen to them. There might just possibly not be a God. But you see, it's for this very reason that you must value God. To value God, to value everyone, and doing so, to go and value a ton of people is what is truly precious. You can't become the kind of person who decides that there is no God, so you don't have to believe, don't have to respect, that all God says are lies. Rather, you should try following God's example. If everybody did good things, I praise them in God's place. If everybody did bad things, I scold them in God's place. And as I do so, and by becoming naturally believed in by everyone would be able to live happily. And as I do so, the one who would teach me something precious before I know it is God. Then, if I believe in God, will I be able to become a good person? Yes. But even so, you can't just force your own thoughts on others, okay? Because if you just simply believe in God, so that you hear of no words but that of God, You'll, you'll alienate those around you instead. I don't quite understand. Well, I guess it is a bit early for you. This kind of talk, I mean. Surely there will come a time when you will eventually understand. To become someone in place of God, huh? Speaking of which, I pretty much never believe in religion or God or such. Even though now I wouldn't really be surprised if there was a God. She talked to me about it. Important things for me, didn't she? Looking at a star book again? Yeah, today it's summer stars. You really do like stars, don't you, Huyuaki? Once you notice that it's night, you always go look at the stars, right? 'Cause the stars that can be seen from home are really beautiful. As if just by looking at them, I forget that time is passing. That's right, because the scenery seen from there is the place where we thought is the most beautiful, isn't it? Today, the summer triangle is sure to be beautiful. Mom, let's both go see. Of course, I guess so. I'll also make a sandwich again. Your favorite, Huyuaki. Just wait, okay? Really? Yay! The starry sky seen from the roof, huh? So it was that beautiful of a place. Perhaps the reason why I wasn't able to like that place very much might be because it wasn't the true scenery. I want to go see that starry sky. Why do you raise these, even on the roof and in the rooms, even though they won't make any fruit no matter how many flowers they grow? Yes, that's right. It might just be because I want you to be raised, surrounded by these flowers, perhaps? Then they're for me? Well, it's also true that Mommy likes flowers. Yes, each time I take of the flowers every day like this, I make a wish that I can properly raise you, Huyuaki. Which is maybe why you're also able to be cheerful like this, right, Huyuaki? I see. Then I guess I'll also have to thank these flowers. Huyuaki, will you also try raising some flowers? Yeah, I want to try. Then first will be... Yes, a morning glory will be fine perhaps. Morning glory? Since it's a first, try making an observation diary. You'll be sure to learn much from it. Was that morning glory the first morning glory I ever raised? It seems as if the one that withered was mine, and the one that bloomed beautiful was Mother's. Because I really was that clumsy. As I thought, the one who raised all those flowers was Mother, all blooming beautifully, taken care of diligently, praying to me that I'll be able to be raised properly, and I, the one being raised while surrounded by these flowers. I truly did live happily. This nostalgic, warm feeling, the same as that light, the one that I felt in that garden. This memory is... Who are you? Are you perhaps unable to hear me? They're beautiful. Eh? The starry sky here is amazingly beautiful. So much that I'd like to look at them here forever. Isn't that right? Because this is the spot where they're the most beautiful. Hey, your name is Miyu. Miyu-chan, will that be fine? Yes. Where did you come from? I don't know. Could you perhaps have gotten lost? Yes. Is your mother not nearby? She's not. Then you can go stay inside for a while and wait here until your mother comes. Is that alright? Of course. I'm always told to help out people when there's someone facing trouble. First, we'll have to make a call. Do you know their phone number? Yes. Then let's right now. Wait. I want to look at the stars a little more. Yeah, that'd be fine. This is my memory of the time when I first met Miyu. Yes, ever since then, Miyu came to my home almost every day looking at the starry skies. Miyu also really likes stars. Hmm? Hey, ma'am, these flowers, what are they called? These flowers you see are called forget-me-not. Forget-me-not? Yes, just as according to its name, there are flowers with feelings of please don't forget me put in them. In a story of the past, you see, there were once two lovers. Those lovers one day took a stroll out beside a river. At that time, there was a blue bouquet drifting on the river that woman desired. The man, in order to try to grant her wish, went into the river, but overcome by the flow of the river was washed away. The man, knowing he won't get out of the river, used his last strength to throw the flowers at the woman, shouting, "Please don't forget me," and then was gone. The flower in that story is this flower. What happened to that man? We don't know, but that person's feelings surely remain in those flowers even now. This flower resembles my hair ornament. Ah, that's right. If you were to separate from someone precious to you for a time, you can give that hair ornament, right? You'll surely convey your feelings that way too. No, I don't want to ever separate from you, ma'am. Or Aki-kun. I'm glad you said that for me. Huyuaki will surely be glad as well. But for this very reason, please take good care of that hair ornament, so that you will never feel any regret about it. Yes. So the one who taught us the meaning of that flower was Mother, as I thought. If I had held on to hair ornament, maybe I might have been able to remember properly. I wasn't able to remember for her. Aki-kun, I've come to play. Amazing. Ah, Miyu-chan, I'm sorry that you've come. You're amazing, Aki-kun, to be able to play the piano so beautifully like this. It's because I've been practicing this whole time. Also, just a little part of this song was something I made. Amazing, amazing! Play some more. But even though you just come to just play the piano, no good? It is fine, but I really want to hear your piano, Aki-kun. Okay then, If it's for you, Miyu-chan, I'll let you hear it as much as you want. I only was able to make music and play even when I was as small as that. Ever since then, I've come to always play the piano for Miyu. Also, that piano. Even though I promised to let her hear it as much as she wanted. Hey, Miyu-chan, are we going to go see the stars today again? Yes, where are we going to see them today? Then today let's go look from a place different from usual. A different place? Yeah, a place only my family knows about. The place I like the best. It's actually a secret place I won't tell anyone else, but it's only you who are special, Miyu-chan. Even you'll definitely be startled, Miyu-chan. It's amazingly beautiful. So then let's go! Okay. This is the roof, but it's not here. Even from here they look beautiful, don't they? Miyu-chan, this way, this way! Ah, yes. It goes even higher? Yeah, the scenery as seen from up there is my most favorite. Wow! See, it's amazing, isn't it? Yes, it's amazingly pretty. This place is the place I find to be the best. The place where the stars look the prettiest. When I'm here, I feel as if I want to keep on looking at these stars forever. And also, look, beneath the stars there's also a lake, isn't there? As the stars are seen reflected there, everything on our sights are all stars. Which is why this spot is secret. A sight as beautiful as this, I don't want to show to anyone. What about me? You're special, Miyu-chan, because you're my friend who I like a lot. I see. Aki-kun. What is it? Thank you. Of course. That was the place I liked the best. The starry sky that I've always gazed at together with Miyu. I've wanted to always continue living, gazing at the stars from there, together with Mother and Miyu. Even so, why? So, what will we do to play today? Aki-kun, could that be... Is this dog hurt, perhaps? It seems so, doesn't it? What do we do if we don't provide any care for now? I will bring something that might be able to use to provide some care, so Miyu-chan, please look after this little one. Okay. For now at least, I think we've somewhat taken care of the wound, but this dog still looks quite exhausted, doesn't it? Let's look after it right here, just a little more. It seems pitiful to just leave this dog alone here. That's right. Until this dog regains its energy, let's accompany it. Even so, this little one seems quite quiet, doesn't it? Even when we touch, this dog doesn't do anything. It will surely be able to relax here, maybe, right? So I think this dog probably lost its way into here. I see. Then I guess we'll have to keep calm. It seems to have regained enough energy to walk, right? Hey, will we give this little one a name? Eh? But this... Might be a dog belonging to someone else. It doesn't have a collar, so I think it's a stray dog, see? Though if you say that, Miyu, I guess it's alright. Then what, then what should its name be? That's right, this little one's name can be Mu-chan. Mu? So that would sort of overlap with your name, Miyu-chan. No good? Well then, I guess it's alright. Then this be your name from now on, Mu-chan, okay? Yeah, that's ticklish. That's right. That dog, Mu, came to settle down near my home after that. It was quite an amiable, quiet dog, always coming to that garden. Then where is that fellow right now? Huh? Hey, ma'am. What is it, Miyu-chan? I also like to try cooking, like how you do, ma'am. Why? Besides, if you want to be taught, wouldn't it be better to be taught by your mother, Miyu-chan? Aki-kun always looks very happy eating your food, ma'am. I also want to try cooking for Aki-kun. It's just like training to become a wife, isn't it? Okay, I'll teach you then. Really? Yes, until you're able to make food that Huyuaki calls delicious, I'll probably teach you. First will be... That's right, first a sandwich might be great perhaps. It's exactly what Huyuaki likes after all. Thank you, ma'am. The one who taught Miyu how to cook was also Mother. Surely the cooking that Miyu made was delicious. I wanted to try it one more time, Miyu's cooking. Why draw a picture? Just thought that something like this might be nice sometimes. I wanted to try drawing you once, Aki-kun. Even so, why do I even have to? Because it feels embarrassing for only me to draw a picture. But even then, you don't have to make me also have to draw. I can't even draw a good picture. Don't complain now. I did it! Really? Wow, Miyu-chan, you're good at drawing, aren't you? If you play the piano, Aki-kun, I just thought that I also like to do something too. I tried studying how to make pictures a little. I see. What kind of thing did you draw, Aki-kun? What is this? They're stick figures, aren't they? But because I can't draw pictures at all, having to show a lousy picture just makes me feel bad, don't you think? But I don't mind that at all. But it's embarrassing showing something like that. I don't know anymore. Aki-kun, you idiot. So I was the one who drew that picture? Even though I knew I couldn't draw very well, was I really that terrible? Why did Miyu get angry at me that time? Hey, Mu-chan, you can't go inside. Mayon's flower beds. Mu really likes Mother's flowers, doesn't it? It was the place where we first saw Mu, too. But even so, you can't just go damage Mayon's flowers, Mu. If Ma'am finds out, she'll get angry. Even if you make those flowers kinds Even you make those kinds of eyes, you just can't. When you come here, when I or Aki-kun are properly here, be obedient, okay? Aki-kun, you should also properly say something to it. It's not as if Mother has ever found out up until now, so just a little should be fine, right? If you're going to say that, Muchan's going to become more and more of a bad kid, you know? If it does something bad, we had to scold it. Miyu-chan, you're saying the same thing as Mother, aren't you? Mu has always liked Mother's flowers. I think that even when Miyu said that, Mu always came to tread on those flower beds. Then that means... So that wolf was actually Mu-chan. Or dog. Much of my memory has now returned, but all the memories up until now have been memories of my past daily life. Even so, I think I've been coming closer to the truth. Really now, Daddy, just when I thought he finally returned back home, he goes back right away, saying he tried painting us based on a photograph I sent him the other day. Did I ever actually have such a picture? Geez, playful in some strange aspects he is. Was Father an artist? He's been painting for a while as a hobby. The things that are decorated around home are all mostly by Father, you see. Really amazing, isn't he, for Father to be able to paint so beautifully like this? He really paints beautifully, doesn't he? Especially the shy Miyu-chan, right? Putting it somewhere like this for decoration feels somewhat embarrassing. Isn't it great? It's the perfect occasion anyways. How about let's show Miyu-chan this? What would Miyu-chan think, I wonder? So that painting was painted by Father. Even though I was so terrible at it like that, for Father to have that kind of talent feels a bit off for inheritance. But not just I and Mother, but for Miyu to also draw, makes them seem to have some commonality or something when it came to drawing pictures. But they probably really were people who liked to come in contact with others that much, just like me and Mother in the past. It seems to be about time for this to end. Huh? This memory is different from the others. This was surely... Huh? As I thought, this is the memory I don't want to remember the most. The reason I've come to lose my memory. And thus the reality of why I've parted ways with Mother and Miyu. Surely it is here. I will have to remember it. If I find out, I might run away from it yet again. And maybe end up losing everything I've regained until now. And maybe forget everything, even. But if I don't step forward, nothing will change. Everything Miyu and Mother have done up until now will all come to nothing if I don't. And so... Hey, did you know, Huyuaki? What, Mother? Today is the day the stars will come falling. Stars falling? You mean shooting stars? A little different, you see. There are definitely shooting stars, but that's not all. You mean a meteor shower? Of course, you know this, wouldn't you, Huyuaki? Yes, there's going to be a meteor shower nearby today. Really? I want to see! There's no rush now. Also, it'll be hard to see the meteor shower from this home. That's... It's alright. Today, Let's go a little further out to a hill that Mommy knows, where you can see the stars really well. That place was where Daddy and I once observed the stars. It feels quite nostalgic. I never heard of such a place like that. Why didn't you ever tell me about it? Because I thought that you'd like the view from the home better, Huyuaki. But today is a special day, you see. Surely from there you'll be able to see beautiful shooting stars. I see. If it could only become night sooner. But today, Miyu-chan will come to our house, right? You can't forget that, right? Yeah. Would it be alright to also bring Miyu-chan along? Yes, I've originally planned to invite her from the start, after all. See, it's about time Miyu-chan comes, right? Please go receive her. Yeah. Hey, Miyu-chan. What is it, Aki-kun? Today is the day the stars will come falling. Stars are going to come falling? Yes, a ton of shooting stars are going to come falling. A meteor shower, they call it. A ton of shooting stars are going to come falling? I don't quite understand. It'll also be the first time that I personally see it, but once you see it, you'll certainly be surprised. It's a little far, but there's a secret place my mother knows where you can see them more beautifully than from home. Yeah, I want to go see. What is it, Muchan? You want to see it together too? You can't, since Mom will also be coming today. Really, you have to listen now. Then let's look at the stars from home afterwards, Moo. That should be alright, right? Huyuaki! Miyu-chan! It's about time to go prepare to go! Then, Moo, you just wait around here, because we'll be returning properly. So, Miyu-chan, let's go, okay? Yeah! Wow! It's also really pretty from here, too. Fufu, you two, we still haven't gotten to the main event, you see? The sight from home is also amazing, but this is also new and refreshing, isn't it? It was a place where I had memories with Daddy after all. We've often talked to each other about many things here. Daddy has been busy even in times when Mommy and Daddy were quite young, but even so, he made the time to come here. then Father also loved the stars, didn't he? Well, I do wonder. It may be that you came here just for me, right? Maybe Daddy charmed at first sight, listened to anything Mommy said, right? Asking for all kinds of absurd things. I gave him lots of trouble. Ma'am, what bad personality. No, Miyu-chan, this kind of thing is necessary so that boys don't get spoiled. If I just yielded, I'd simply be cast away, you know? Is that so? Yes, you see? So, Miyu-chan, you shall also persistently ask unreasonable things from Huyuaki. Stop that, okay? Miyu-chan. What do, I wonder? Hey, you two, it's about time they come falling, see? Ah! Look, here they come and fall. Beautiful. I've seen shooting stars before, but it's the first time I've seen so many like this. There's still more yet to come, because today especially many will fall. Look! Wow. Wow! Amazing! Amazing! It's amazingly pretty. It really is amazing today, isn't it? If only I can see this kind of view forever. That's right. If only we can keep on seeing tons of sights like these forever. But if we were to do that, we also lose something. Eh? We're lucky to have been able to see this kind of meteor shower even once, don't you think? We might not even be able to see such a thing ever again. But you see, if you were able to see this any time at all, you won't feel anything special about such a beautiful view anymore. For this kind of view, keeping it in your heart and letting it remain there as a memory is the best. Because if you saw this any time at all, you won't feel this about it anymore. As Mommy told you about this place for the first time today, I'd like you to see it here with those kinds of feelings. Besides, you still have that starry sky you always look at, right, Huyuaki? I sorta understand and sorta don't. Well, you understand this kind of thing eventually once you become an adult. However, it's something that you must come to understand. Basically, don't be greedy, right? Yes, very excellent, Miyo-chan. Ah, they disappeared. I guess it's now ended. That was quicker than we thought, wasn't it? So let's go back home now. It's now over for today. I've never heard anything about it ending so soon. Things like this end suddenly before we know it. Well, I guess we don't really want this to end, but we can't stay too late now. Yes. Miyu-chan. What is it, Aki-kun? Were you satisfied with this? I did want to see some more. Then how about afterwards we go to my home's roof? The night has only just begun after all. Yeah, Mu-chan's also waiting for us too. It's a promise. I'll be waiting, okay? Yeah. This is a memory I didn't want to remember? But how could this memory be something I want to erase? Huh? But it really was amazing today, wasn't it? Will we be able to see it again, maybe? Maybe not once as big as today's, but you're able to see them once every few years, right? It'd be great if we could see one day see them again. If we could one day see them again, wouldn't it? Ugh, I cannot read today. By the way, what will you be doing from here, Miyu-chan? Staying over today again? Yeah, but I'll need to go back home at least once. Ah, is that so? Then I'll send you over. It's alright, since it's right nearby. I see. Then I'll come get you later then, okay? I'll be waiting, Miyu-chan. Yeah, understood. Then let's go. Yeah. Eh? What was that just now? Because that means that I and Mother would have... Then why was I able to live my days after that as if nothing happened? This is really strange, isn't it? So this must be untrue. That's right. It can't possibly be my memory at a... But Mother is not here. Miyu is also not here. Aki-kun, watch out! Eh? Miyu. Huh? What is this place again? What was I doing again? I can't remember. I don't want to remember. Why don't I want to remember? I don't even remember that either. Then why am I here? I don't know. I don't know anything. But there is something I do know. Someone I don't know. Someone I don't remember is beside me. One person, a woman, is sleeping in a bed. One person, a man standing beside her. One person, a small girl, is sleeping in a bed beside a woman. One person, a woman, is sitting beside her in a chair, crying. One person, a man, has his hand on the shoulder of that woman. What is everyone doing, I wonder? What is everyone saying, I wonder? Just why he did this. I understand how you feel, but please hold it in for now. A child who feels even more pain about this is right over there. The woman continues crying. Why is she crying? I don't quite understand. That's right, it's quite painful for Huyuaki-kun too, isn't it? Both Miyu and his mother, now gone, even though he's just a little kid. The woman embraced me softly. Why did she... I wonder. That's right, because she's my mother. It's because she's my mother that she's near me, talking about me. So this person is surely my mother. But why are you crying, mother? I looked at mother's eyes. Eh? Huyuaki-kun? Your mother is already... What is it, mother? Making such a surprised face like that. Huyuaki-kun? I'm not your... Hey, who is that person sleeping over there? Why is your face covered with cloth? That looks uncomfortable, right? You don't remember? Huyuaki-kun, you saw it with your own eyes, right? Please stop. If you say something like that and end up rousing this kid when he's like this... This man must be my father, isn't he? He's next to mother after all, so it must be so. What is it that I saw with my own eyes? Did something happen? Hey, Huyuaki, do you know who your mother and father are? What are you saying, mother? Isn't that obvious? I pointed my finger out to mother and father right in front of me. But mother looked this way with a face as if she had seen something scary. Why? Father and the man on the other side too are also making the same face. You don't remember anything that's happened before now? How you played with Miyu? How you lived with your mother? Mother has been saying strange things for a while now, hasn't she? That's also definitely because... Huh? I don't know. I don't remember anything. But that's... How could this... Saying that, mother cried yet again. Was it my fault, I wonder? Then I'll have to apologize. I'm sorry, mother. It's my fault, isn't it? So please don't cry. After I said that, mother cried even more and more. And then mother hugged me. It's not your fault, Huyuaki-kun. Not your fault, so... That accident, all of it, was nobody's fault. So... Mother still hugging me, continued crying. I'm sorry, mother. I'm sorry. How could this... Is it really... memory loss? There's no other way to think of this. He no longer looks to anyone else but you two as his parents. Perhaps he doesn't remember me anymore either. Why do these things keep on? I understand how you feel. It must be difficult also losing your child. But you mustn't also complain now. There is now no one but you who can support my heart. Understood. Oh my goodness. This is really sad. Father and the man are talking about something. What are they talking about, I wonder? But if that child really did lose his memory, what are we going to do with him from now on? About that, there is something I earnestly want to ask of you two. That child no longer has anybody who can be beside him as parents. I too can't simply return home due to my work. Therefore, could you really mean... Yes, I want to entrust this child to be one of your family. I've heard that this child often visits your home to go play. I think you know this child very well. Rather than just leaving him in that mansion, by doing this, he'll be sure to be raised in a good environment. Even if his memories were to return, this fact probably still won't change. Naturally, I'm willing to offer the necessary assistance, though this is something I started talking about on my own. What do you think? But that's so suddenly. No more importantly, then you'll... Due to work, I have pretty much no chance to see my family from the start, so it's better for him to be by someone who can truly be parents. Is that his real father? I think so. That's not something to say, because as things are, you'll be very... For me, if that child can at least live the happiest, that is good enough. But that's... So will you be able to look after him? This key is... A duplicate key to our mansion. There will no longer be anyone at my mansion anymore. So it is his real father. Oh my god. But if that child's heart ever recovers, I think I'd like for him to return there one more time. However, until that time comes, that mansion will surely be a painful place to be in for that child. It feels too pitiful to make him have to live there. And so, how about it? Please make a place where that child can belong. The man crying is apologizing to father. Did he do something bad? Okay, concerning that child, I will think about it carefully. Therefore, please do come to see this child sometimes. Truly, thank you very much. What are these two talking about, I wonder? Why? Why is everyone crying? Saying that, I looked at Mother. It's alright. It will be alright, because Mother and Father will always be with you. Mother has been crying all this time. This is really sad. Why have things become like this, I wonder? From then on, I moved away from that place like as if I was running away and started living with Mia's family. Mother regarded me as very precious, always kind to me, always thinking about me, just like as if she was handling someone that was broken. Something. Father often talked with me. It was awkward, but he proactively tried to get to know about me. Though of course it wasn't something I was able to fulfill for him. And so as the years and months passed, I grew bigger and also moved forward in school. I lived the life of an ordinary person. But nothing has changed for me ever since that time. It's as if time for me has stopped moving forward ever since then, with an empty heart of nothingness. But this was for the best, right? There was nothing scary, nothing unpleasant at all about that life. I also had a mother, and also a father. Everyone was kind to me. Nobody did anything unpleasant to me. I didn't want to remember. Even though I've forgotten all this time, even though I've made it so that I wouldn't remember all this time. Why did I end up remembering all this? Why couldn't I continue on having forgotten all this, even though I didn't want to know any of this? How both Mother and Miyu are no longer here. How I will never be able to see them ever again. How because of me, Miyu is no longer here. I would have wanted to just have continued on having forgotten all this. Then that'd be fine, wouldn't it? If I could just forget about everyone. If I could just forget, there'd be nothing painful anymore. Yes, if I remembered it, all I have to do is forget again. Just turn my eyes away from everything unpleasant. I don't need this kind of torture, and so just make it all as if it had never been, as well as everything that I've remembered. As well as how I met Miyu in this world. Then why did I meet Miyu here again? Why did I end up meeting her again? In order to make me remember these memories. Why would you, Miyu, despite how I didn't want to remember you anymore? I don't want it anymore, to feel this way that is. And despite that, how terrible of you, Miyu. Isn't it enough already? So let's just forget already. And then go back to my life as it always has been, right? Go back to my life with no hardship or anything. Yes, let's just forget it all already. Forget about how I played together with Miyu, how I lived together with Mother, how we all saw the stars that day, and how I made a promise with Miyu. A promise. That's right. On that night, I made a promise with Miyu. To see the stars here again, I said. Even though she told me she'll be waiting. How terrible I am. To forget even about my promise about Miu, and then going somewhere far away from there as if I was running away, even though Miu has been waiting here for me. Ever since a long, long time ago, for me, no matter how long time passed, in this closed-off world, she's been waiting for me to come. And despite that, I've been trying to forget everything. I've been trying to turn Miu's feeling all into waste. Miu has always, even when I've forgotten my promise, been waiting for me here. And despite that, to say to just forget it, that would be... Wow. This is depressing. Because the need to walk on facing forward, even after losing one's memory, is what Miu taught me. I must now go on forward already, even when there's something painful, even when there's something I don't want to remember. I can no longer run away from the past. How Miu is not here, how Mother is not here, or no longer turn my eyes away from that reality. And so, it's about time to let this end, and not hide away anymore in a place like this. Is that really for the best? Yes, it's about time that I go back. Even though there's a ton of painful things, even though you see a ton of things you don't want to, even then I will go on forward and accept all of it, even if it's difficult, sorrowful, and pain. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Oh, this is touching. Wow. 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 This is really heartwarming and wrenching at the same time. Wow. Oh. Wow. This is really depressing, and this is really heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time. I'll be right back.